Hello, 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 and welcome to this next quest. We are about to go and talk to this person who's going to take us over to Deshaan.
I just arrived from Deshaan. Deshaan sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lotus Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshaan countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandry. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
I can deliver your letter.
Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
Can you tell me anything else about this plague?
It's pretty bad. People all over the region are getting sick. And they say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. The town consul, Deshaan, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague.
Have you found anyone to help yet?
Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into, and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them. Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself, as far as I can tell.
There's a cure?
That's what the Mulborn claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Deshaan isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth.
How did you get... actually, tell me more about the Mulborn.
Deshaan doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
I've never heard of the Mulborn.
Neither had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to helping the afflicted of Morrowind. Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
How did you get injured?
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
Okay, let's head off to Deshaan. It's just down the road here. Oh, and that quest there could have been gotten like way back here by the way shrine that I came in on. Not that I was recording back then, but it was just the quickest way shrine. And look, this is the way to Deshaan. Alright, let's there, we've got the quest up now, and we just need to head down the road a little bit, and we'll run into Dandry. Quarantine Cirque.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter from my cousin? That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear he made it to Stonefalls safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Okay, let's get stuck into the next quest, which should be here somewhere. Let's make sure we're going to grab the right one with the story quest. It is that one. Okay. Let's mark it and make our way down and do this first quest in Deshaan.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Is that who I'm supposed to be talking to? Talk to Erona Barandus. Yeah. Excellent.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
What can I do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Deshaan. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
I'll help you find your brother.
Someone in town must know what happened to Deshaan. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, by Vivek. Where are my manners, of course. That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
You called your brother the town consul. What does that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Tell me about the plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Who are the Malborn?
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure.
Where did the Malborn come from?
They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Okay. Let's go to the rat quest and go talk to people trying to find her brother. Licks the sand.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
Wait, is she came with us? Oh, okay.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for Deshaan. Have you seen him?
Deshaan, the town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about this Malborn curative?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Can I ask you something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear in the Cirque?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said.
Tell me more about the Malborn.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff, but the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
Why do I think it's not medicine? Oh. Okay, let's go see the next person. Let's go see the next person. Oh, there's the next one.
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help her find her brother, Deshaan.
Is Deshaan missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Malborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask a few more questions?
Well, a good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
When did the Malborn arrive in town?
Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nyx got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
Are you really Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Redderum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Deshaan were children.
Good. That's all there is to ask here. Let's move to the next house. Is that one the next one? It is. Excellent. There's someone outside here.
Grell, are you in here?
I'm like, who are we looking for? Ah, above. Okay.
By the tribunal. Grell!
Yeah, that's, Growl.
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
That's one way of getting out of there. This way? There she is. Okay.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever going to find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the Melbourne quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Deshaan would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas on how we get in there?
Deshaan provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Good enough for me. Oh wow, that's like right down the road, isn't it? And there's a sky shot over there. So let's place a marker and go on our way.
Hey, you're going the wrong... Fine. Go ahead, leave. I'll give them my stuff.
But we're going the right way.
Hey, look. It's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
So basically, because I went like straight across and not like hugged the rock wall or the fence, the wall there, she's like, "You're going the wrong way." Okay. Well, I guess I gotta fight.
Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you? Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding.
Technically, I attacked them. I saw their names were red and I went, "Let's fight." Okay, let's head around to the next quest.
You have to open those gates eventually, you swits.
I mean, let's finish this quest first. Okay. We got 3 investigate and that that looks it right now.
By the 3, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Ooh, nice.
Sounds! A new lead! Let's get after it, cohort!
Yeah, no, not in this video. I do leads with a different character, which actually need to spend time in and go do leads this week. It's been a couple.
Let it sit with you. Novel erudition always makes me heady.
Ew. Sorry, I like doing that sometimes. I should probably not mess around though. Okay, up. Kill more. Of course, that does give me more points on that dungeon blocker when I hit like that. For some reason I thought I could stop it from vomiting by doing that. Okay. That way we've got another note. But we gotta kill first.
A most gratifying resolution.
Okay, we've uncovered evidence and we've got to keep going and find what that last thing is. That way? Yeah, that way. Oh, it's her brother.
Deshaan, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Deshaan, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Refreshing. Take it in. An opportunity for learning.
The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arona will leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
I knew you'd understand. Convince her to leave without me. I don't want her to see what happens next. I acquired some of the Maulborn poison. A death of my choosing is better than turning into a monster.
Okay, we're going to talk to Arona and try and talk her into coming with us.
Is my brother ready? I need to get him out of here.
Your brother decided to stay here.
That's ridiculous. Why in the world would he want to stay in this dreadful place? I won't hear another word. He's coming with me and we're going to make him better. He's not gonna die. He's not.
He doesn't want to take the chance of hurting anyone. You need to honor his wishes.
Stop making sense, damn you. And damn him. And damn the Molborn. All right. Just give me a moment to say goodbye.
Okay.
Don't do this, Deshaan. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
Oh, little sister. The Cirque will be fine. And so will you.
Damn you, brother. I'm going to miss you.
Okay,
But I'll
so
do as
that
you
is the way
ask.
we're going.
And you.
Meet me outside after you've dealt with these Molborn bastards.
Okay, so she's leaving me.
Thank you for letting me end this my way. Corona will be fine. Now, let me do this before I turn into a damn monster.
Okay, well, that's the end of him. Ooh, we got a marker right here.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Molborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshaan.
See, I grabbed that scent, so, you know, they think I'm one of them. There's the fight, though. Nice. Let's go for her. That's who I wanted to kill.
Fire that burns across Morrowind.
Okay. Destroy. Destroy. The healers back there, that's who we actually want to get. And I got everyone. Okay, see, if you come to a pile of ads and there's a healer in there, that's like one of the first ones that you should be going after. So that the enemy cannot heal themselves. That is the way out, and we're done in here. Okay, Aruna is down here. She is in a house. This one.
My brother is gone, and I fear that my uncle doesn't have much longer. This plague, it's taken so many good people.
Your brother made his own decision.
And it was a bad one. Just when we need guidance and leadership the most, he left Cirque without a consul.
No, he didn't. You're here.
Me? Yes, you're right. I have to be strong for the Cirque. Deshaan was still a swit, though.
I dealt with the Melbourne production facilities, but I think their plans go way beyond the Cirque.
That's the same conclusion I reached. But at least the Cirque is safe, for now. Here, take this, for helping me find my brother and expose the true nature of the Moorborn.
Okay, so that is the end of that quest. If you... Sorry. If you made it this far and enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read each and every single one. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!